Hello, brethren. I just wanted to make a small video here of my aquaponics. I don't know how you can see me, and I don't got anybody holding the camera, but I wanted to show you some of my tomato plant here and my aquaponics setup. I'll zoom in right now. I'll zoom in on the on this tomato and show you some of the fruit on it. Here's one here. Here's one there, and there's more. There's more up there. You follow the stick up a ways. Let's see if I can find them. There's more up there, and this is all done off of the waste of the fish, and it's really pretty neat. Got a let me disconnect this camera and I'll show you a little bit more. Got a I'll go over here a little bit without shaking you up too bad. Got zoom down here. You got some of the Swiss chard coming up here. Then what I got my herb garden up here. There, you can see it right there. I hope you can see that good enough. Oh, you got even got a pepper there. And there's another one on this little guy here. I had to clip him back because I didn't have enough light. But all this stuff is growing off of the waste of the fish. Here I started over here. I'll go over here a little bit. If I can get this zoomed back here. Yeah, there. It's kind of hard to see. They're just coming up, but you can see the lettuce coming up here. See that? Pretty neat. Then we'll go over here, slip over here, and look at some of these fish here. You've seen them from my other videos. They were just little guys at one time, but now you can see they've really increased in size. Look at this guy. He's a monster, and he's a male. He's got 5 females. He rules the roost here. He's about 6-7 inches long, and he's only about 3.5 months old. And then that feeds the waste, these flowers and greens up above here and over here. Okay, then we'll take a little walk over here. I planted some more Swiss chard. I think you can see it pretty good. This time of year you need a little bit of grow lights, and very beneficial. Planted some cucumbers. If I can zoom in on them. They're only about a week and a half old, but you can see that they're they're doing good. They're coming up and they're doing good. Swiss chard. And then I go back over again to this tomato here. And since let me get this hooked in here. Zoom in on this tomato again. And we've got multiple blossoms coming out everywhere. And so here it is, almost December. You know, outside it's, I should have showed you, it's 20 degrees outside. And we've got, I didn't show you all my fish. We got other fish. We got yellow perch here also. But I will say something. I did want to say something about the tomatoes here. This. And since I'm a preacher, you can bear with me a little bit. And if you don't want to hear about the work of Christ, and it'd probably be a good time to turn it off. But I will say this, is that in the Gospels it talks about abiding in Christ, and it says you need to abide in Christ, and that for years that was always a real problem with me trying to understand what it meant to abide in Christ. But now through the gospel of grace, I understand to abide in Christ and to abide in the vine. This vine part here, you can see it very well, but the vine part, the tomato is hooked to the vine. This would be Christ, and it's what it is it's not your work, but it's the work of Christ that we abide in. When Christ says we've been made righteous and holy and blameless, then we abide in that, and then we produce fruit like this through abiding in what He's done, not by abiding in our ability or in our righteousness, because our righteousness is kind of wishy-washy. I mean, even if we could do everything just right, it wouldn't measure up anyway. But if you want fruit in your life, love, joy, peace, goodness, mercy, all these things, all you have to do is abide in the work of Christ. He has set us free. He's made us acceptable before God the Father. He's made us innocent before God the Father. And we just stay in that work, and we don't look at it. We don't look towards ourselves, but we look towards Christ. And I will say that if you still think you can do it on your own, what it will do is produce what can be produced in the natural. And if we look, I showed you outside, it's 20 degrees. There's nothing living out there. But if you can abide and believe that you've been made righteous through the finished work of Christ, then fruit will appear in your life. You'll have happiness, you'll have joy, you'll have peace. And so you got any questions, just give me a call, or email me, and I'll tell you a little bit about if you got any questions on this aquaponics or whatever it may be. So until next time, God bless you.